What do you get when you cross a diet of burgers and fries, a pack-a-day cigarette habit, and an intimate relationship with your couch and its proximity to a television? You and I would call it a heart attack, and 700,000 people will have their first one this year, and 500,000 of you will have your second, third, or even fourth, with the results not showing up until middle age or later. Like many diseases, heart disease is largely avoidable with a good dose of healthy living. But it's still the #1 reason Americans die every year, accounting for about 1 in 5 of all deaths. Everyone knows how to avoid heart attacks. If you eat right, don't smoke, and exercise, then you will greatly reduce your risk. What people don't know is that it's difficult to predict who will have a heart attack. If you are at risk, doctors will often prescribe medication to lower your cholesterol. But relying on risk factors and cholesterol levels to determine the needs for one of these medications might not be enough. Often the symptoms are not obvious until someone actually has a heart attack. One procedure that can detect the dangers associated with the heart attack is the electrobeam tomography scan. It's basically a non-invasive imaging tool that takes cardiac and other images between heartbeats. Whether you have the symptoms or not, what are the odds you'll have a heart attack this year? Each year, about 1.2 million Americans have a heart attack. So, out of a population of 300 million, your odds of having a heart attack this year are only 0.4%. Not too bad. However, the probability varies tremendously depending on your individual circumstances. For example, if you haven't had a heart attack before, your odds are even lower, just 0.24%. On the other hand, if you have had a previous heart attack, then you're at much greater risk, with about a 7.6% chance of having another heart attack this year. And doctors have recently discovered a heart attack gene that may account for 1 to 2% of all US heart attacks. Of course, the odds change even more depending on age. The average age for a woman to have her first heart attack is 70 years. In men, the average age for first heart attacks is 60.